Oh, what they say in Creed? What they say? What they say? What do you say in Creed? Yo, show the clip. The clip's probably somewhere. All I know is the champ is here, baby. What's good, KCDL? We back, season 2. A defending champion. Vegas Golden D-Knights are back. Let me say it with my chest. The defending champion Vegas Golden D-Knights are back in KCDL season 2, and we slapped the team in the Hall of Fame. KCDL is on a shelf, living his best life, and we are excited to announce that we are back for this season. And I am super stoked because last season we had 12 people. We have doubled it. Not only have we doubled the fact that there are more people, but the cash prize went from like 100 Canadian to 300 Canadian or something like that. That's like 200 something US. Conversion's weird. Canadians got some weird dollar. Anyway, irrelevant. Yo, I want to give a special shout out to Jarl. I want to give a special shout out to Frosty and Stagosaurus. All three of those guys do an awesome job with the league. They did awesome season 1. I was very excited to come back for season 2. And I would like to say this now before we get started with our official draft analysis for the Vegas Golden D-Knights this season. This will be my last league before Champions. Now, when Champions comes out, I will be back. But I really do need a break. I've been doing a lot back to back. I did the KCDL into the IBL into the ICP, right, back to back into the OLR. I did Nexus's draft league, the GDL, while doing the OLR into this league. So I need a break. So take a nice break. I want to play some other games, do some other things, and set up some streams. I've been getting really into VGC, so we'll see if I actually want to do that or not. So we'll see. I've been actually participating in tournaments, which you can see on my channel. If you haven't checked them out, my lives are here, but also on twitch.tv/Davion_OW. Those are where you can find all that fun stuff. With all the prerequisites out of the way, let's get started on the draft analysis. But for sure, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff that goes into that. So thank you all for enjoying me on the first run in season 1. I'm excited for season 2. Let's get started with this DA. First and foremost, I want to go through this the draft and how that works. I know 24 people is a lot of people, so what we did is we split it into 2 draft pools. With that being said, that means there's 12 people in each division. It'll be a playoffs of, let me see how many people make it from each division. I believe it's 8 people will make it out of each division. And with those 8 people, we will compete in a big 16-team bracket. It looks like the NBA playoffs. That is the best way I can tell you, just with single elimination, no best of 7s. So we are in a division with some new people that I actually don't know, and obviously some fresh faces. So we got Crepsicle. We have, I hope I didn't pronounce Crepsicle. I'm so sorry. Lantern Comics, Zach Mander, you know, Dell, D-Doubles. Shout out to Dell. He invited me to this league, by the way. Stag, of course, the GOAT, me. Mr. TJP, you remember from the Bundle Montreal. You remember the Iron Bundle guy from, what league was he in? He hit like 8 hydro pumps against me in a row. You know Rose, the God, Rose Ray, Jarl, Gentleman Thomas, my GOAT. I love Gentleman Thomas. Maki, new Vegas team, by the way. Las Vegas leaves. And then Frosty, Random, of course, Tuscaloosa, Toxic Exchange. Very awesome people. This is an awesome division. A lot of cool people that I actually know and have come to appreciate. And I'm excited to meet some of these new guys. There's about 4 people that I've never met before. Everyone seems super chill, super nice. But I landed on the 6th overall pick once again. Unfortunately, KCDL did go 3rd. And dude kind of copied my team. I don't know. He drafted KCDL, then Meow, and then Galler Slowking. That looks pretty familiar from a championship team. I don't know, man. It was pretty funny. He even told me, he's like, yeah, no, listen, I didn't know what to take when something got taken. So I was like, you know what? Hey, Davion might have a bet. So it was pretty funny. So we get to pick 6. Reggie Alecki Terra went right before me. Mewtwo, Lunala, Cali Ice Rider. We allowed Terapagos Stellar this season. That went at pick 4. And then Reggie went 5. So, like, obviously there were some things on the board. Last season, I really was looking at Ho-Oh or Dialga. Those were the 2 I was really looking at to get at 6. But then KCDL fell to me, and the rest is history. With this year, I looked at it a little bit more, and another 30-point Pokemon fell to me at 6. And it was Groudon. And I shout out to Cherry, shout out to Dashing. They are both in my front office. They're awesome people. I couldn't pass it up. I was excited to use Groudon. I've actually just used Sun and OLR, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to utilize it with a much better Sunsetter than Ninetales. Just saying. So Groudon is exciting to use. That was my first overall pick, and I'm hoping we can capitalize on that with some awesome Pokemon, because you can take advantage of it with photosynthesis Pokemon. You have Pokemon like Chlorophyll, those types of things, and some other good fire types can take advantage of that. So Groudon was indeed my first overall pick, and I was very excited to bring it to this season. You know, it hits rocks, it can be very defensive, sets up the sun for your rest of your team, but also with moves like Precipice Blaze / Earthquake, depending on what the calcs look like. Heat Crash hits like a truck, Will-O-Wisp for some support. It's a very good Pokemon. Then, you know, middle of the pack is really rough because I have to, I don't necessarily love it. So we went around and we were looking at Pokemon that were available. I'll tell you some things that went. Rayquaza went after me, then Zekrom, Zacian, Ho-Oh, Magearna, Kieran Black, Iron Valiant, Chien-Pao. And then it got to 10. And that means that I'm 4 picks away. And then I saw Terra Zarude go, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I was gonna draft Terra Raging Bolt. Like, it's genuinely, the next 2 people after Jarl had dragons already. So I was like, this could be really good for me if it works out. And then Jarl went ahead and said, nah, sniping him. Hit me with the Inteleon Sniper Tower and took Terra Raging Bolt. So we had to pivot a little bit. Fluttermane went, then Solgaleo. So I opted to take Dragapult. I cannot take another Uber because of the fact that I got a tier Platinum Uber. So you only can take Platinum by itself, or you have to take Gold plus Bronze, Silver plus Bronze, Silver plus Silver, Bronze. You get it. Any combination of those. If you take Gold, you only can take Bronze. If you take Silver, you can take anything Silver below. You can take 2 of them. So that was kind of how that rules shaked out. So I took Dragapult. Dragapult's a great Pokemon. Very fast, hits like a truck, can be special, can be physical. You know, it helps with a lot of matchups, especially on that dragon side of things. But it's specifically looking at that ghost. It's a good spin blocker as well, depending on what is coming into spin. So just think about those things can match up really well for me. And honestly, I'm excited to utilize it because I actually have never used Dragapult in draft before. And also I've never used Groudon in draft before. So, I mean, great Pokemon, right? We're excited to use it. I'm excited to use it. Prep has been fun with it, so let's see how that goes. Next up, we did take in the 3rd round another dragon. I know it's weird. I know you're like, Davion, what are you doing? You draft so weird. And I'm like, I get it. But Roaring Moon was the best Pokemon on the table, and with Photosynthesis, it's another additional Pokemon, right? You do have Booster Energy access if you need to, but also you have Groudon who gets the Photosynthesis up for you, and you can smack things really hard. Roaring Moon is a very good Pokemon, and we've used it before. I'm excited to use it again. So we'll see how that plays out with us this session and the season. So excited for it. I know what you're thinking. Davion, you haven't drafted a Terra Pokemon yet. It's the 4th round. I know, because Raging Bolt got shot from me. We were going to take a few Pokemon. Empoleon was on my list of Pokemon I really wanted. Weezing was on my list of Pokemon I really wanted. Got sniped from me. A couple of good Pokemon that I actually genuinely wanted to utilize just got taken from me immediately. So I went with the Old Faithful. This is actually a great cherry idea. We decided to grab Mew, and we're terastallizing Mew this session. This season is so cool for Pokemon that we have, and Terra Mew is like a dream come true for me. I love Mew. You know my love for that Pokemon. It's a top 5 Pokemon for me, just in general from pure love, and Mew is a great Pokemon. It's terastallizing it means that it can have stab in a lot of different categories, and that builds upon it because it has D-Dance. It can be a support Pokemon with hazards. It also hit like a truck, right? You have D-Dance, you have Calm Mind, you have Plot, you have everything you need. It doesn't have the recovery it used to have, but it's still a very good Pokemon and can hit really hard. So you think about those things, slap an Expert Belt on it, slap a Life Orb on it, and start Terra like, what, you could Terra Psychic to give it better Psychic Fangs, Terra Psychic Stab, right? Multiplying that stab. You can also go Terra Fire if you need help on that side of things. A Flamethrower with the Sun Boost from Groudon. Water, you know, different things. The world is Mew's oyster with the Terra, and I think it's really dope. Next up, we have Klefki, and I think Klefki is an interesting Pokemon, very good support. We have screens, we have spikes, hazard setting is awesome for this Pokemon. And then it doesn't hit like a Tonka truck, but it can clutch up and do good things in games. And we've seen it do good things against us in games. So Klefki is a great Pokemon to have. The keys are utility, and we love to use it. Next up, we were drafting some more utility. We wanted a good defensive pivot, and I think adding Uxie to the team was good. Mew is going to be terastallizing 99 times out of 100 on this team, unless our last pick does come through on certain things. We did see some matchups that could work out, so I'm excited about that. But Uxie is another Pokemon. It gets access to rocks. Encore help, of course, is really solid. There's just a bunch of things that go into that. So I think it's a good Pokemon and can help in that category. Also, with Stab Psychic, has access to U-Turn. Just always nice to have. And also with Uxie, we're not doubling up on typings with Mew, because Mew is obviously going to try Terra a lot. And if we bring Mew as a Psychic, most of the time, we're probably not bringing Uxie. Next up, we bring the only Pokemon that is a returning champion to the team. We are bringing, oh my god, sorry, I have the LSU Did he catch that? That's a touchdown. I have the LSU Clemson game on my other screen because man, oh man, is that a game. I love that. I love those things. Anyway, love some football. Rotom Heat is the only returning member from the championship team back on the team. And I thought that was awesome. So with Rotom Heat back, the oven mitts are here to play. You know what it does? A fire type Pokemon that we can get in Sun is awesome. Plus, it's a good Volt switcher, right? And you also know you have access to Pain Split, you have Will-O-Wisp. When you want to bring some more offensive Groudon, you can bring Support Rotom and do a lot of things. Levitate helps a ton with some of our other matchups that we need. So it's a great Pokemon to have. Love Rotom Heat. I'm super excited to have him again for the season. So let's lock and load. Last week, we had 2 picks left. We had 3 points left. We took a lot of 11 pointers to a lot of big money. And it was really tough looking at what I wanted to bring moving forward. And we know we wanted a grounded poison Pokemon, and then maybe something to help with chlorophyll. So we took Swalot, and Swalot is surprisingly decent. We had it in there to take some hits from other things, and it could come. It's pretty solid Pokemon. But not only that, it's one of the few Pokemon that still retain Toxic as a poison type, which is awesome to have. So you can Toxic Stall, but it surprisingly hits hard. I believe it has a crazy base stat. So I meant to have Team Builder up so I can actually talk to you about that specific thing. But it has, dude, 100 HP, 83 in both defenses, and 73 in both attacks. Like, you can run Gunk Shot, but you also can run Body Press on it. It's a Earthquake. It gets Earthquake. It has access to Giga Drain, which is fun. Good Pokemon. Ice Beam. It's an insane Pokemon, surprisingly. Its only access to healing is Pain Split, which sucks, but it's another T-Spiker, and it helps with that. And Toxic, it also gets access to Thunder Wave, so yeah. Great Pokemon. Lastly, Jumpluff. I know what you're thinking. Davion, why draft Jumpluff? It's not just any Jumpluff. It's Terra Jumpluff, okay? It has Chlorophyll. It also has Leaf Guard in case we need it. It's a really, really, really solid Pokemon. It's 110 base speed, 95 Spadef, can be a little bulky, but the 55 attack in both does hold it back a smidge. But if we need to terrastalize it to make some plays, we can. Pokemon can cook with Strength Sap as some help there. It also has access to, obviously, U-Turn. It can go ahead and click Acrobatics if necessary. We have Cotton Guard to make it even bulkier. It does have the special side of things with like Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, Energy Ball. Also has access to Leech Seed. Has some good things that it can do. And I just want to make sure that you know we will probably use Jumpluff this season. We did have 1 point left over, and I haven't used it yet. I'm considering grabbing something random to help with us the fact that we have no spinner, and I think that's like it. But that's the team. I love this team. I think this team is great. We have a chance to repeat, right? We have a chance to repeat, and I would love to do it. You know, I've only won 1 championship in my time as a coach, and it was the KCDL season 1, and I'd love to keep the train running. So if you guys enjoyed and you're excited for this season, like this video. My battles will be going up on Sundays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you guys there. Catch you guys in the near future. Love you all, and I hope you support this run just as much as you supported the first run. Thank you all. We'll see you next week for week 1 against the Las Vegas Rotoms. I want my run back with Rose. We'll see you then. Peace.